Children, what do you think when you see broad roads, vehicles traveling with high speed, tall buildings? How much the humans have progressed, isn't it? But do you ever think about the damage that all of us have done to the environment? Just imagine, you are happily living in your home. Suddenly, somebody comes and expels you from your home and starts living in your home. You cannot imagine such things, right? But children, we have behaved with the animals, birds, insects exactly in the same manner. You must be thinking, how is this possible? Come on, let's see. Deforestation. Currently, the world's population is about 600 crores. To fulfill the need of this huge population, humans are using land and water resources in a very large proportion. A large proportion of land is required for agriculture, industries, and construction of roads, and for this, deforestation is done in very large proportion. And you know that a forest is habitat of several animals, birds, and insects. Birds build their nests on trees. Several animals like bear, deer, monkeys live in the forests. Forests fulfill all their needs, and we have become so selfish that we are expelling them from their home. Due to such behavior of humans, not only many animals and birds, but also many plants are endangered. Due to deforestation, there is deterioration of biodiversity in the forests. Due to deforestation, the great Indian bustard, the forest owlet, vulture with white beak are going to extinct. Hence, we must think about the betterment of the environment, keeping our selfishness aside. Now look at this picture. How wild animals have been taken into account while constructing the road. Vehicles are passing on the road and animals can cross the bridge constructed over the road. All these things must be considered before cutting forests for such development works. Pollution of water and soil. What do you see in this picture? Correct. Wastewater is being released into the river. But tell me, does this water look clean or dirty? Children, this unprocessed water pollutes the water reservoirs. But more dangerous consequences occur when this contaminated water seeps into the soil. If this water continues to seep in the soil becomes infertile. This means that any kind of plants, trees, shrubs cannot grow in that soil. But if we manage the wastewater properly, we can protect the environment from pollution. The wastewater can be processed and used for gardens and planting flowering plants. These gardens will certainly enhance the beauty of our city and village. Do you agree or not? How management of wastewater or sewage is done in our city or village? Collect information about it. You will surely get this information from the municipality of your city or the Gram Panchayat in your village. Children, chemical fertilizers are used in large proportion for agriculture. These fertilizers seep in the soil and are drained into the river with the rainwater. This causes the pollution of soil and water. So children, if someone asks you to drink this water, will you drink it? Surely you will not drink this water. Then just think about it. What does happen to the animals and plants who live in such water? Due to this pollution, there is a threat to the existence of the aquatic animals and plants. Air pollution. It must be a nice winter morning, isn't it? What a lovely fog. But it is not only fog, but it is a mixture of fog and smoke, and this is very harmful to our health. In English, it is called as smog. Now, you must be thinking that what causes the formation of this smog and who is responsible for this? And the answer to this question is, what are you saying? Correct. We, the humans, are responsible for the smog. Think about it. Why the air becomes polluted? We use fuels for various reasons. We need fuels at home. Moreover, big factories, industries, our vehicles require fuels. We use fuels in very large proportion to fulfill our needs. Some poisonous gases and a large amount of smoke is formed due to these fuels. Some industries also release some poisonous gases in the air. All these things cause air pollution. A large amount of carbon dioxide is released in the air due to the combustion of fuels, and in the other hand, due to deforestation, the number of plants which absorb carbon dioxide is decreasing. Hence, the proportion of carbon dioxide in air is constantly increasing, and as a result, the temperature is also rising. If the process will continue for some period, then our earth will become like this. Wake up! To stop all this, balance is needed. Environmental balance. Why there is a need to maintain the environmental balance? Come on, let's think about it. Environment is formed due to the interactions of the abiotic and biotic factors. In environment, both these factors depend on each other. When we pollute the abiotic factors like water, soil, air, it adversely affects the biotic factors. The use of chemical fertilizers pollutes soil and abiotic factor. Now think about the consequences. If, due to the soil pollution, the number of plants is reduced and the factor plant gets dropped out from the food chain, what will happen? If the number of plants is reduced, then it will adversely affect the herbivorous animals like rabbit. Their number will be reduced, and consequently, the carnivorous animals like fox have to starve due to unavailability of food. I want to explain that if any one component of the food chain is reduced, it affects adversely to the entire environment, isn't it? Hence, there is need to maintain the environmental balance, and this task of balancing the environment must be done by us, means the human beings. Because we have done too much damage to the environment due to our selfishness and greed. For this, the most important thing is to reduce our needs. We use many devices to fulfill our needs: leisure, fun, entertainment, games, etc. Also, we store these devices so that they will be available to us when we need them. You must have seen these devices while cleaning the house on the occasions like Diwali. Have you ever thought about that? From where do we get these devices? Absolutely correct. We get these devices from the environment. These devices are made using the components in the environment. We are degrading the environment to fulfill our greed and need. Do you agree? Hence, use any device carefully so that we can use it for a longer time. Create useful and durable articles from the waste material, and so many such things can be done. Basically, it is necessary to make a habit of using all things and devices carefully. You yourselves too can make such articles. So children, our existence is due to the environment. If there is any harm to the environment, the environmental balance is disturbed, the consequences will most adversely affect us, the humans. Come on, let us all make a firm determination that no action in our daily activities will cause pollution, and make harm to the living world. We will do our best to protect and conserve the living world. What did we learn? What is deforestation and what are its consequences? How water and soil gets polluted? What are its consequences? What causes the air pollution? What are its consequences? What is the relation between the biotic and abiotic factors? What is the meaning of the environmental balance? What do we, the human beings, can do to conserve the balance of the environment? Exercises. We have discussed about the animals which are going to extinct. Search the names of some of these animals. Also, make a chart showing their habitats. What can you do personally to save the environment?